Lakers.
The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3. The great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Tremendous explosion towards the rack. Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love it.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. The shot's good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket. Here's Beverley. Outside for George. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good. Matthews, no one around him. And another basket for Milwaukee.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Bledsoe against Beverley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Outside for George. The long distance 3 is buried.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Antetokounmpo after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
It's George on the wing. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Good D by Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Leonard picks him up, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Leonard, no luck.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Williams, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. The Bucks also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in, and it's good, 2 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harrell finds Shamet. And here is Morris, defended by Middleton. Right side, Williams, over Giannis. And an air ball on that one, way off. Now here's Middleton. He's covered by Shamet, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Jackson. Now, here's Shamet. Outside, Green. Lock at 6. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Bucks with some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Dan Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Lopez has it in the corner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time, getting to play for Pat Riley. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Jackson hits both of them.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Now here's Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Green kicks to Williams. The shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Clippers trail by 12. Here's Jackson. The layup off target.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And the basket by Hill.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Jackson passes to Green. It's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Hill. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Can't cash in from close range. And here's Hill for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 15. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Harrell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Beverley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over Hill. And it's Beverley missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Hill. The teardrop falls in. 7 points for George Hill.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The 3 from George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Leonard on the wing, Morris. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Matthews, plenty of space. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 19-point game. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hill with it. Guarded now by Morris. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. Lopez hits them both.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Clippers trailed by 19. Everly with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now here's Williams. Now Leonard. Morris outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough.
Oh, what a dunk! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Middleton against Leonard. Goes up on the high post. And the Clippers miss again. And the Bucks with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And that one's good, short.